Hello, I'm Dee Bash, and today we're going to have an important conversation, a heart-to-heart, about something that affects millions of us, especially as we get older: high blood pressure. It's often called the silent killer because it can quietly damage our bodies for years without any obvious symptoms. But here's the good news. We have the power to take control. Managing high blood pressure naturally, especially for older adults, can make a big difference in heart health, potentially reducing the risk of heart attack, stroke, and other serious complications. It's about empowering ourselves with knowledge and making conscious choices that support a long, vibrant life. Throughout this video, we're going to explore practical, evidence-based strategies that you can incorporate into your daily routine. Think of this not as a list of restrictions, but as a roadmap to better health. We'll talk about diet, exercise, stress management, and more. These aren't drastic overnight transformations, but rather a series of small, sustainable steps that collectively lead to significant improvements. It's about nurturing your body and giving your heart the support it deserves. The journey to a healthier heart is one we can embark on together, starting right now. Before we dive in, there's a crucial point I need to make. The information we'll discuss is meant to be educational and empowering, but it is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Your health situation is unique, and your body has its own specific needs. Because of this, it's absolutely essential that you always consult your healthcare provider before making major changes to your diet, exercise routine, or overall lifestyle. They can help you create a plan that is safe, effective, and tailored specifically for you. Now let's get started. Let's start in the kitchen, because what we eat has a direct and powerful impact on our blood pressure. The first, and perhaps most well-known step, is reducing sodium. Too much salt causes your body to retain water, which increases the volume of blood in your bloodstream, and consequently, your blood pressure. This doesn't just mean putting away the salt shaker. A huge amount of sodium is hidden in processed foods, canned soups, frozen dinners, and even bread. Start by reading labels carefully and opting for low-sodium versions whenever possible. Cooking more meals at home gives you complete control over the ingredients, allowing you to use herbs, spices, garlic, and citrus to add flavor instead of salt. It's a simple switch that your arteries will thank you for. To take your dietary strategy to the next level, consider embracing the DASH diet, which stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. This isn't a fad diet. It's a scientifically proven eating plan rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins like fish and poultry. It also emphasizes low-fat dairy products, nuts, and seeds. A key component of the DASH diet is increasing your potassium intake. Potassium helps to balance the amount of sodium in your cells and can ease tension in your blood vessel walls. Foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, spinach, avocados, and beans are excellent sources. Think of potassium as sodium's natural counterpart, working together to keep your system in harmony. Now let's talk about movement. Our bodies were designed to move, and regular physical activity is like medicine for your heart. When you exercise, your heart gets stronger and can pump more blood with less effort. This reduces the force on your arteries, which in turn lowers your blood pressure. You don't need to become a marathon runner to see these benefits. The goal is consistency with moderate intensity activity. Think of things like brisk walking, cycling on a flat path, swimming, or even water aerobics. These activities are gentle on the joints, which is particularly important for many seniors. Aim for at least 150 minutes per week, which you can break down into manageable chunks, like 30 minutes, 5 days a week. Remember, the key is to start slow and listen to your body, especially if you've been inactive for a while. A 5 or 10-minute walk is a fantastic starting point. You can gradually increase the duration and intensity as you get stronger and more comfortable. Before you begin any new exercise program, it is absolutely vital to have a conversation with your doctor. They can assess your overall health, consider any existing conditions you may have, and help you determine what type and amount of activity is safest and most beneficial for you. Their guidance will ensure you're moving towards better health in the most effective way possible. Managing your weight is another cornerstone of controlling blood pressure. Think of it this way: the more you weigh, the more blood you need to supply oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. As the volume of blood circulating through your blood vessels increases, so does the pressure on your artery walls. This is why being overweight or obese is one of the most significant risk factors for developing hypertension. The relationship between weight and blood pressure is direct and well documented. By taking steps to manage your weight, you are directly reducing the workload on your heart and circulatory system. The encouraging news here is that you don't need to achieve a dramatic, headline-making weight loss to see a real difference. Even a small amount of weight loss can have a surprisingly large impact on your blood pressure readings. Losing just 5 to 10 pounds can be enough to lower your blood pressure and improve your overall cardiovascular health. This is an achievable goal for most people. Combining the dietary changes from the DASH diet with the regular physical activity we just discussed creates a powerful synergistic effect that naturally promotes healthy weight management. It's about making sustainable lifestyle adjustments, not about extreme dieting. What we drink matters just as much as what we eat. Let's talk about two common beverages that can influence blood pressure: alcohol and caffeine. Drinking too much alcohol can raise blood pressure to unhealthy levels. Having more than 1 drink per day for women or 2 for men can contribute to sustained hypertension over time. Furthermore, alcohol can interfere with the effectiveness of blood pressure medications and is also high in calories, which can lead to unwanted weight gain. If you choose to drink, doing so in moderation is key. Reducing your intake can have a direct and positive effect on lowering your blood pressure numbers. Caffeine can also cause a short-term, but sometimes dramatic, spike in blood pressure, even in people who don't have hypertension. The reason for this isn't fully understood, but it's thought that caffeine may block a hormone that helps keep your arteries widened, or it may cause your adrenal glands to release more adrenaline. While the long-term effects of caffeine on blood pressure are still debated, it's important to be aware of how it affects you personally. If you notice your blood pressure is higher after your morning coffee, or if you're particularly sensitive, it might be wise to discuss limiting your intake with your doctor. Cutting back can be a simple yet effective part of your overall management plan. This next point is non-negotiable for heart health, and there is just no room for moderation. You must quit smoking. Every single time you smoke a cigarette, it causes an immediate, temporary increase in your blood pressure and heart rate. But, the damage goes much deeper than that. The chemicals in tobacco, like nicotine, can damage the lining of your arteries, causing them to narrow and harden over time, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This makes it harder for blood to flow through, permanently raising your blood pressure and forcing your heart to work much harder. Smoking is honestly one of the most destructive things you can do to your cardiovascular system. The moment you quit, your body actually begins to heal. Within just 20 minutes, your heart rate and blood pressure start to drop. Within a year, your risk of a heart attack drops dramatically. Quitting smoking improves the health of your blood vessels, increases oxygen levels in your blood, and lowers your risk of heart disease and stroke significantly. It is, without a doubt, the single most important step you can take for your heart and overall health. I know that quitting is incredibly difficult, but there are so many resources available to help, from support groups to nicotine replacement therapies. Please, talk to your doctor about creating a quitting plan. It's a decision that can add years to your life. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the impact of chronic stress on our physical health, but its connection to high blood pressure is very real. When you're stressed, your body produces a surge of hormones, like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones temporarily increase your blood pressure by causing your heart to beat faster and your blood vessels to narrow. While this is a normal response to acute danger, chronic, day-in, day-out stress means your body is constantly in this high-alert state, which can lead to long-term hypertension. Finding healthy ways to cope with stress is not an indulgence. It's a medical necessity for managing blood pressure. The good news is that there are many effective relaxation techniques you can explore. Simple, deep breathing exercises, where you inhale slowly through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth, can have an immediate calming effect. Practices like meditation and yoga have been shown to lower blood pressure over time by training your body's relaxation response. Don't underestimate the power of simply making time for activities you enjoy. Engaging in hobbies, whether it's gardening, painting, listening to music, or spending time in nature, can be incredibly effective at melting away stress. The key is to find what works for you and to practice it regularly, making it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Our final chapter is about creating a strong partnership with your healthcare team and with yourself. Natural lifestyle changes are powerful, but they work best when they are part of a comprehensive, monitored plan. This begins with regular blood pressure checks. Your doctor will check it at appointments, but monitoring your blood pressure at home can provide a much clearer picture of your numbers throughout the day. Home monitoring helps you and your doctor see if the lifestyle changes are working and allows for quicker adjustments to your treatment plan if needed. Keep a log of your readings, including the date, time, and any relevant notes, and bring it to all of your appointments. This brings us to the importance of open and ongoing communication with your healthcare provider. They are your most valuable resource. Be honest about your challenges and celebrate your successes with them. Ask questions if you don't understand something about your condition or treatment plan. If you are prescribed medication, it is crucial to take it exactly as directed, even if you start to feel better or your home readings improve. Lifestyle changes can sometimes reduce the need for medication, but you should never stop or change your dose without explicit instructions from your doctor. Think of it as a team effort. You're in the driver's seat of your daily choices, and your doctor is your expert navigator. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the food on your plate to the thoughts in your mind. The key takeaway is that you have a remarkable amount of influence over your blood pressure and your heart health. By making mindful adjustments to your diet, incorporating regular movement, managing stress, and avoiding habits like smoking, you are taking active, powerful steps to protect your body's most vital organ. These natural strategies are not just about lowering numbers on a monitor. They are about enhancing your quality of life, increasing your energy, and empowering you to live more fully and vibrantly for years to come. Remember, this journey is yours, but you don't have to walk it alone. Small steps can make a big difference in managing blood pressure naturally. Start with 1 or 2 changes that feel manageable to you. Maybe it's adding a 10-minute walk to your day, or choosing a piece of fruit over a salty snack. Each positive choice builds on the last, creating a powerful momentum toward better health. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. There will be good days and challenging days, and that's perfectly normal. The goal is progress, not perfection. Finally, I want to leave you with one last, crucial reminder. Always talk to your doctor before making lifestyle changes, especially if you have other health conditions or are taking medications. They are your partner in health and can provide the personalized guidance you need to succeed safely. Thank you for joining me today and for investing this time in yourself. Your heart is worth it. Take care and be well.